Welcome. Today I am going to talk about practical ways to improve our lives using Stoic wisdom in a world that often feels overwhelming in relation to Stoicism. Stoicism offers us earthly tools to cope with problems stoically and calmly. We will explore 10 points from Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, that are particularly relevant now, which can change how we approach everyday situations. These principles are not lofty ideals. They are practical recommendations that will help us live with greater wisdom, gratitude, and purpose. Today, we will go through these principles one by one, discussing how each of them can be applied in our daily lives. This is not about complex theories, but about simple methods to lead a more balanced and fulfilling life. So, stop caring about what other people think. Enter their minds, and you will see the judges you fear and how wisely they judge themselves. If someone doesn't like you, let it be. There are still 8 billion people in the world whom you can be friends with. Stop multitasking. If you seek tranquility, do less. Or, more accurately, do what's necessary and do it in the right way. If you can follow this, you will have more time and more tranquility. Every moment, ask yourself, is this necessary for me? If you feel like you're working without results, take an inventory of where your efforts are focused. Instead of spreading yourself thin with multiple tasks, focus on one and do it well. Stop interfering in other people's affairs. Why are we so concerned about other people's problems? Are you doing this to genuinely help, or are you distracting yourself from solving your own problems? If they genuinely need help, assist them. If they don't want to change anything, let it be. Focus on yourself and do one thing every day that will make you better than yesterday. Concentrate on your work, your family, and be the best role model you can be by excelling in your own field. Stop seeking pleasures, seek fulfillment from purpose today. Pleasure is everywhere, and our pleasure receptors are overwhelmed. We sit in comfortable conditions, order fast food for delivery in minutes, gulp down energy drinks, constantly seeking likes and hearts. Like a junkie, we chase another momentary pleasure. Instead, find something that leads to fulfillment, a purpose in life that will propel you towards prosperity. Stop cluttering your mind with garbage. What do news do to our brains? What lasting impression do you have after watching all this hysteria on television? We like to think that what we experience is unique, but in reality, it's not. Fill your mind with the wisdom of Stoicism and seek the good in life. You will be amazed at how your worries disappear. Watch how your perspective on life changes. Stop focusing on problems. You can choose to see something as terrible or view it as an opportunity to learn something. Choose the latter. Stop suffering. Has someone offended you? Are they talking behind your back? What does it matter? Do what is right. Focus on what makes you better. You can spend countless hours pondering what they said, or do something productive to improve your life. Stop slowing down at dawn. When it's hard for you to get out of bed, tell yourself, it's time for me to go to work like a human being. What do I have to complain about if I'm going to do what I was born for, what I was brought into the world for? Or was I created to hide under the covers and lie around? Both the emperor and the common man sometimes want to hide under the covers and not go anywhere. But what good does that do? Metaphorically speaking, today too many people are content with hiding under the covers for one reason or another. The anticipation of something starting is always worse than the event itself. The most important thing is to just start. Throw off the covers and go forward. Stop doing everything alone. Do not be ashamed to ask for help. Like a soldier storming a wall, you have a mission to accomplish. And if you were wounded and you needed a comrade to pull you out, so what? If the Emperor of Rome was humble enough to ask for assistance, why can't you do the same? It doesn't matter how you win, as long as you win. Stop worrying about the future. It is easy to get lost in the unknown. If you haven't started yet, the endless choices and opportunities presented to you can be overwhelming. Often, fear of the unknown is simply fear of not seeing a path ahead. Focus on defining your goal and work towards achieving it step by step.